Why should people believe you and the federal government and not Rob Astorino?
Well, they can just look straight at the facts. I mean, there are documents that have been produced in black and white. There have been independent analyses that have been offered by the Journal News editorial board and by reporters for this very publication, among many others. Here's the reality. Rob Astorino inherited a challenge which really cried out for constructive, collaborative, mature leadership in order to get it behind us. And instead, he's offered an extreme obstructionist stance that has been enormously costly for all the residents of Westchester. More than $17 million in federal grants that have either been delayed or are at risk of being lost entirely. Untold additional dollars that have been spent on frivolous legal expenses to make the absurd argument that you can simultaneously promote and veto legislation. You don't have to be a lawyer to figure out that that's going to be a non-starter in the courts. And so having failed to solve the real problem as it exists in the real world, what the county executive has done in recent weeks is create this imaginary threat so that he can pose as our defender against it. He's been going around to town meetings. He spent his State of the County address saying, well, we no longer have to build 750 units. We've got to build 11,000. We've got to get rid of all of our local zoning codes, just as you said a moment ago, Phil. We're going to have to spend $1 billion with a 200% tax increase. And none of that is remotely true. You can't even find a trail of breadcrumbs back to the truth from that account.
Right.
And that has been confirmed repeatedly by HUD, by the Monitor. The questions have been posed point blank to federal officials. Do you require more than 750 units? Are we going to have to eliminate our local zoning codes? The answers have been no, no, no. And